Deputies in Laurel County are investigating an Illinois woman's death. And some good news for folks in Paysville. The pool is open and free for the summer, inviting the community in for the first time since 2019.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning, Mountain family. I'm Amelia Lee here with you on this Monday, July 7th. It's 6:29. It's also time to check in with meteorologist Eric Dean this morning. Eric, we've had some fog this morning and that hot weather. Run us through what's going on for the rest of our day.
Oh my goodness, we're seeing a beautiful start right now in Lawrence County near Louisa. Good morning to you folks if you're watching in Lawrence County. There's the current temperature, 70 degrees, feels like 70 out there. You can see there on the Kentucky Mesonet camera there, a beautiful shot as we speak. If you look real close in the background, you can see that patchy fog right here in the background. So again, allow yourself some extra time to get to your destination. Right now, we're seeing temperatures in the 60s and 70s, dew points in the 60s and 70s as well. Visibility reduced, especially near Harlan, near zero visibility. So again, allow yourself extra time to get to your destination. All is quiet on live pinpoint Doppler radar, and we take a look at your forecast for today. We're going to make a run for the upper 80s and low 90s, but shower chances will be in the forecast as we go into the afternoon and evening hours. We'll have that plus a look beyond the 7-day coming up in the first alert forecast in a few minutes. But right now it is 6:30. We'll toss it back to Amelia.
In Whitley County, a coroner says a 16-month-old drowned in a pool. Kentucky State Police were called to a home in Williamsburg just after 7 Friday night. Troopers say the boy was found in the pool. He was taken to Baptist Health Corbin, where he was later pronounced dead. KSB is still investigating his death. Also in Whitley County, State Police, a woman died while hiking near Cumberland Falls. Just before 4 Friday afternoon, troopers were called to the Moonbow Trail for a woman in a medical emergency. When they got there, KSP found that the woman had died. The Whitley County coroner has identified her as Dumnesha Scott from Indiana. Her cause of death has not yet been released. Deputies in Laurel County are investigating an Illinois woman's death. They say Penny Nelk drowned after the UTV flipped into a stream near Callahan Falls Friday afternoon. The sheriff's office says Nelk was a passenger and was trapped. After this crash, safety experts are taking the time to inform riders of UTV and ATV safety. Powell County Search and Rescue Chief Jeremy Uroscu said while certain situations can't be avoided, there are measures people can take to better prepare them if something does go wrong.
When you've got a group of people that are going out and don't know the trail terrain, they can find themselves in a drop off, a cliff face, or a sharp turn that they didn't know was there in their trail map. And those types of things can, contribute to these injuries and accidents that we see.
Well, for anyone looking to get trained on using an ATV or UTV, he says a lot of those places that sell those vehicles provide training courses. He says to always wear helmets when driving or riding a UTV. A woman from Corbin was arrested for threatening to kill her mother. Corbin police arrested Vicki Rose Thursday. Officers say Rose chased her mother while holding a handgun, threatening to kill her. Police searched the home and they found other guns and drugs. She was taken to the Knox County Jail for wanton endangerment and drug charges. She's being held on a $25,000 bond. An Estill County man wants answers after he says his fiancee disappeared in broad daylight. She was later found dead in a Winchester hotel room. Court records show one man is charged in connection with her death, but the woman's family thinks he should be facing more serious charges. As Samantha Valentino shows us, this isn't the only death police say he's connected to.
Caleb Thompson says his fiancee Richelle Dawson left his son and her niece at their Irvin home last Thursday to take a short walk. She never returned.
I called her phone, she didn't answer, so I called them back, told them to stay in the house.
Thompson reported Richelle missing to police. Her family later tracked her phone. It said she was at the Red Roof Inn in Winchester, so they and police went there.
The tires were screeching, they were jumping out, running in with, their guns.
Court records say Winchester police found Dawson in a room unresponsive. She was later pronounced dead.
I would literally give my life for her. On Thursday, that day, I would have gave my damn life for her. But that was Richelle. She was really amazing.
An arrest citation for Brian Epperson says he rented the room Dawson was in. He was charged with possession of meth after police say they found capsules containing the drug in his truck. The Clark County coroner could not speak to Dawson's cause of death as her body was sent to the state medical examiner's office in Frankfort for an autopsy. Dawson's sister says she's never used a drug, and if she used meth, she doesn't believe it was by choice.
We're not for sure how they know each other. We're not for sure if they, have if they even know each other. We're not really for sure. What we do know is that she's never done drugs before.
Epperson's arrest citation says Dawson's death isn't the only one he's connected to. On May 31st, the Powell County coroner was called to Patsy Road in Stanton. That's where she found a woman unresponsive inside an Airbnb rented by Epperson. It says Epperson was present at the time, and capsules similar to those found at the time of Dawson's death were in the Airbnb. The woman's cause of death was ruled an overdose. Her toxicology report found meth in her system, more than 200 times that of a typical overdose. Now, Dawson's family wants to know what really happened to her and why Epperson isn't facing more serious charges.
I'm more than numb. I don't even, like I said, my whole life is destroyed. It is literally destroyed.
I'm angry.
In Clark County, Samantha Valentino, WKYT.
Epperson's citation says he was arrested by KSP. We've reached out to them for more information, but have not yet heard back. A University of Kentucky doctor who went missing while on vacation in Alaska has been found dead. State police in Alaska say the Army National Guard found the body of 62-year-old Dr. Maritis Buenfe nearly 1,700 feet below the ridgeline of Gold Ridge, a hiking trail in Juneau. She was reported missing Tuesday when she did not return to her cruise ship in Juneau after leaving for the hike. Police say they recovered her body just before 4 Friday afternoon. A cyber attack hit a bank headquartered in Kentucky. Monaceel Banking Company, which is based out of Wayne County, is dealing with the issue that led customers to have restricted access to ATMs and online banking. Maggie Rickerby talked to one customer who says they made a large deposit but are still waiting for the funds to show up.
Where's my money? Yeah, I mean, it is kind of concerning.
This is Rhonda Thomas. The Russell Springs resident is the owner of 3 businesses. Thomas says on Monday she made a $10,000 deposit from one of her businesses into her Monaceel Banking Company account.
They were handwriting everything, and I made a pretty substantial deposit. And as of today, that deposit is still not showing up in my banking.
Thomas says a higher up at the bank contacted her about the deposit.
She did call me on Wednesday, and she assured me that they were working on that.
On Sunday afternoon, bank operations were crippled by a cyber attack. On Monday, debit card purchases were limited to $500. By Tuesday, they were bumped up to $1,000. On Wednesday, the bank issued an update on its website. It reads, all ATMs are now operational and online and mobile banking systems are available. Thomas doesn't hold a grudge against the bank.
They're the victim, and so are we. It's just concerning that these cyber attackers can go in and shut businesses down. I wouldn't really call it a hiccup. It's a big bump in the road. It is scary. It does make me want to look at our finances a little bit different.
Thomas will stick with her bank, but she's also thinking about other places to put her money.
Yeah, dig a hole in the backyard. I mean, it is concerning.
In Lexington, with photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw, Maggie Rickerby, WKYT.
Thomas does have money in other banks and advises other business owners to do the same. Bank officials told Thomas they're working hard to resolve her deposit problem. We've reached out to the Monaceel Banking Company for a comment and have not received one at this time. Crews in Pulaski County were called to a house fire. This incident happened on the 700 block of Jarvis Avenue in Somerset. Members with the Somerset and Ferguson volunteer fire departments collaborated to contain the fire. Officials say a golf cart parked in the driveway beneath the balcony caught fire and the flames spread to the home. No injuries were reported. Two people are back home after they were trapped on Green River Lake in south central Kentucky. It took Campbellsville Fire Rescue and at least 7 other agencies to find the 2 stranded victims. First responders say the victims were trapped in a large strainer current while trying to cross the river. The entire rescue operation took around 30 minutes. Thankfully, no one was injured. The city of Paysville officially opened up its city pool Friday, inviting the community in for the first time since 2019. The facility opened its doors at noon, celebrating Independence Day with free swimming now that the first phase of the pool development, which includes a concession stand and slide, is complete. Operators say the pool will remain free for the public for the rest of the summer, and they hope to see more people in the community supporting the city's latest investment.
We understand their frustration, want to know what the plan is, when is it coming, so it feels really good to finally have it done, or at least part of it done. We're not finished, but we're off to a good start.
The next phase of the pool project will include a splash pad and a wading pool.
And if you have plans to go swimming today, here's a look at your poolside forecast. We'll see temperatures in the mid-80s with plenty of sunshine to start, but small chances of precipitation will pick up in the afternoon and evening hours. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s and low 90s. Look at this out here. A beautiful start to your Monday morning. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures right now in the 60s and 70s. We're at 72 Somerset, 68 Williamsburg, 68 in Middlesboro. As we help you plan your day on the WYMT First Alert weather app, we'll see temperatures over the next few hours making a run for the mid to upper 80s. But again, rain chances are in the forecast in the afternoon and evening hours. We'll have your complete 7-day forecast coming up, plus go beyond the 7-day in the First Alert forecast coming up in a few minutes. Right now, the current time is 6:40. We'll toss it back to Amelia.
Well, thanks for joining us on Mountain News this morning at 6:40. A unique program.